Brothers, look, I've had this car 6 years. I've been working on this car steady. A little here, a little there, what I put together. I don't know what I don't know, and I can't magically manifest that information. Secondly, I can't magically just go buy parts, especially if I don't know what they are. Now, you can bitch if you want to, do whatever you want, I imagine. But, for instance, there's a guy here, Adam. Adam didn't just say, you need this lug. He went and found some and sent me pictures, and he even sent me a link on where to get these ridiculous lugs. To which I thanked him, and I'll probably go buy them ridiculous lugs. I wouldn't say that that's negative attitude. I would say I didn't know what I was getting. Now that I know what I'm getting, I'm going to get it. Further, the party goes on to say, well, I don't think you want to listen. You're not giving any good information, brother. All you're doing is that. You're being antagonistic. Well, when I was 16, brother, I did a lot of stuff when I was 16 that I can't do now that I'm 55. Further, when I was 16, parts were easier to get. Junkyards were more plentiful, and you could get cars further back. Now they're trying to make it so any car over 10 years old doesn't exist anymore. You notice that? And even parts for new cars are getting harder and harder to get. So because I can't find some of the parts that you found, especially if you live in sunny California where they have kind of a car culture, I've been out there. I live in the Midwest. The car culture here is 4x4 big trucks. They hold cow parties and stuff, right? Further, in my area, to the best of my knowledge, there's only one other 1958 Ford. So if there's only two of them here, then it stands to reason finding parts, it's going to be a problem. Next! Well, you were trying to help me. Your suggestion was, well, maybe you can find a portable welder. Brother, I live in the country. If there are portable welders out here, I don't know where they are. We don't have a plethora of stuff. It's not a negative attitude. It's what you can do and what you can't do. Currently, I don't have the ability to call in a portable welder. I don't know how to run a welder. Probably don't have enough money to buy a welder. Is that negative? No. It's realism. It's realistic ideology. It's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is, I don't know where the hell I would go find a 58 Ford Fairlane exhaust system, to quote you, that you put in when you were 16 or whatever. Brother, I built Grand Prix and Monte Carlos. I had the fastest Cutlass in the neighborhood. But there were junkyards, and Cutlasses were every fucking where. I don't have that luxury with this 1952 car. So parts are kind of a chore. And some of this stuff I've never seen before. Crazy slots with backwards lugs and blah, blah, blah. Ain't got to do with being negative. It's just bouncing back to facts. Further, we were having a conversation. Go get a welder. I live in a place where there's not welders. Well, you're just being negative. Brother, we don't have Uber. We don't have, what's that thing where you call and people come to your house with food? We don't have that either. I live in the country. I venture to guess I would have a hard time getting a pizza delivered to where I live. I know Domino's won't deliver to me. I'm on the wrong side of Deer Run or whatever that is. It's not negative. It's the hurdles that I have in front of me. I didn't have them hurdles when I was 16. Hell, I probably could have built this car when I was 16. There were probably a bunch of them over at Speedway Junkyard back then. But here we are, 30 years later, and all them cars got crushed when they were trying to get pollution credits in the big cities. In St. Louis, they bought up all the old cars, crushed them, and Monsanto used those points so they could put out more pollution. It's just the way it is. The car rebuild industry is getting smaller and smaller every day because there's less and less parts available. They don't want you doing that stuff. Now they're trying to do a gas on top of that. It is what it is, brother. It's not about being negative. It's about what I can and what I can't and what I know how to do and what I don't know how to do. That's the bottom line. It just is what it is. And I don't have people to ask other than the group. But apparently all we're going to get is a hard way to go off the group. So I pulled all my posts off that group. And you guys, do whatever the hell you want with it. Have a good day.